Welcome back to the fourth episode of a Close Combat Last Stand Arnhem playthrough with the allies in the Grand Campaign, Elite Difficulty, etc. Which if you watched the previous episodes, I guess you already know. We've taken these three places here, but we have unfortunately not secured any of the bridges. We've taken a bit more casualties than I would prefer to. Either way, we are going in for St. Oedenrode here, which has a interesting defensive contingent, to put it that way. Let's just get into it. There's a bridge on the map that we need to take. It's over here. In my experience, it's just like, there's no way you're pushing through this city here. Most likely there isn't anyway. And get to that bridge before the timer goes down. But, and that should mean that the Germans will blow it up when you get close to it. But I've been able to capture this bridge a few times despite that. And I wondered why, because I have like a 50-50 capture the bridge thing going on overall, I would say, on this one. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. And it just struck me, actually, that maybe the reason that I sometimes get to capture this is because the Germans focus more of their units down here. And when I get to the bridge sometimes, the Germans don't see me approaching it. So they don't know to blow the bridge, because no one's spotting the guys going onto the bridge. And then I get the bridge. That just struck me, so I think if we can facilitate a situation like that to happen here, that could be good for us. But either way, let's have a look at I'll try to keep in mind what the enemy has so we know what we've dealt with and what they might still have to spot us with later on. They have a 2 cm flak 38, shooting like this, and then they have this funny little 2 cm flak feeling. Which feeling means basically just 4 barrels. And that shoots like this. You do not want 2 cm shells flying at you at this kind of rate of fire. So this can be quite dangerous, but it's whatever. We'll deal with it. I got 3 MG teams here that I can see, or teams with an MG in them. It's MG 34s all around, so no 42s, which is nice, and they have a grenadier and a command troop as well. Now, we're going to set up a bit differently from this. This time around, I don't think I'll be bringing any mortars. They are quite expensive, so they kind of drain... They kind of dictate a little bit. If I bring a mortar, I can't bring the team composition that I would otherwise have had on some of the other squads. I need to make some concessions. But either way, we'll bring a platoon HQ, and let's just smack on 4 rifle teams on that, and another platoon HQ with 2 MG rifle teams on that, and we have space for 4 more teams, sir. We'll bring 2 30 cals, I believe, and we could bring a mortar, then we'd have 9 points left, and I think we're just gonna not do that, so let's say 4 regular rifle teams, and 4 MG rifle teams, plus the 30 cals and the platoon HQs. That should hopefully do. Let's get to it. Now the thing is, when you start out here, there's a good chance the enemy is set up in these buildings, or this building here. Also typically they're around here. And sometimes they place their like 2 cm guns way the fuck out here, which means you can basically just ignore them entirely. But I mean, this is just, in my experience, quite often that's what the enemy does, but you can't really tell until you know exactly what's up. I mean, you kind of got to see what's going on before you know what's going on. That's basically what I'm trying to say. We're going to put the 30 cal MG in there, and we're going to put this other 30 cal MG in here, and hopefully they will be able to support a little bit. The placement of the MG itself is kind of trash. One on the corner, that seems cornery enough, I guess. Yeah, actually they don't have very good reach from here at all. I mean, they can cover this building to some degree. Okay, change of plans. This 2-story building here does not have the reach that I'm looking for, so instead we're going to put the 30 cal here, allowing it to cover 2.5 buildings, basically. And then let's see, let's have the platoon HQ just kind of chilling over here for now. The other platoon HQ can be chilling over here. And I would like Some of these MG teams just use this wall here as well for cover initially. They can shoot out a bit from here as well, which is kind of why I want them in this general area. And we can move the MG teams with the platoon HQ in around here and flank around these buildings if that becomes, it looks like it might be a good idea, or becomes necessary. Whichever way you want to look at it. We're going to have an MG team as well, another one in this building here. And we do have one more MG team. It is here. I'll just put it in this building until we see kind of what we want to do. And then I want to move in with the various rifle teams here, but not immediately. We're just going to be ready to do so though. So I just put them here. And put these guys here. We're not really in a hurry to move in. We are of course the ones meant to be making the moves. Alright, so we got a few teams here ready to kind of go in here after we've initially seen if there's anything shooting at us from those buildings. And we flank around here and we can do this, we can do that. We'll just see as the game progresses here. So let's begin. Okay, straight off the bat, we're not taking any fire or anything. So what I'll do actually initially, I'll move the platoon HQ in. Oh, do you see this red down here? And this green? This is half the reason I actually decided to re-record these videos, because I didn't notice this when I was playing, but there's some UI graphical glitch here. I thought that was due to my recording program. Guess not. Right, okay, it doesn't look like a lot of stuff's going on. Let's move these rifle teams up one building, see if they attract some fire by making that maneuver. No, we're good for now. Okay, let's move the platoon HQ. Oh, let's move them like this actually. I can use this tree line over here for cover when approaching. And okay. I think we'll move MG teams in here with them. Just 3 MG teams in there, bam. Smack another MG team down here to aid them in their advance. Okay, we got infantry right there. Crawling around on the ground. I don't know, do we? So the thing is, no, I don't think we should necessarily rush that too much. Wait, okay, they're yeah, they're trying to get into the building. The thing is, we couldn't push up and get into a building and shoot them on the street before they would be able to actually get into the building. Yeah, the engagements are kicking off though. Not sure what this is exactly. We are inflicting some casualties at the very least. I mean, maybe the platoon HQ, if they position themselves correctly in this building, well, they should be able to shoot. Alright, so I'm just going to move these teams over here, these two right here. And I'll move another rifle team in here as well, together with the MG team. Put that on the corner. We just have a lot of teams in this building. And we'll move these rifle teams in here. It looks like that team is falling back, so we should be good doing that. Get the MG team on the corner. And so and such. Okay, if you guys could get on the fender and get on the correct side of that wall, it would be nice. Okay, we got MG fire coming in from seemingly here, or further back here. I don't know, the tracer seem... I feel like I see a muzzle flash here, but then I see like a tracer coming from over here, so... I don't know if that's just a graphical glitch, or if it's two teams, or whatever it is. But yeah, these guys should be wrecked pretty soon. Gonna move the platoon HQ across the street here a little bit, get in this 3-story building together with this rifle team. We might be able to do this. Fire definitely coming from over here. I'll just wait for the teams to get a little bit in position. And I think these guys, we move them in. Just get going with them. Are we taking casualties right now? It looks like it, because our teams are apparently incapable of actually using the buildings for cover, and they just kind of like hanging around in the open taking fire. which is not ideal in my book anyway. Use move another team in here, just this way, get it into that 3-story building. Try to move it in such a way it doesn't take a lot of fire. But there's quite a bunch of units we got bunching up here right now. So maybe we can spot something with these guys when they get to that building here. Then we can move up these other guys here to the 3-story building, and I'd like to try to avoid... we haven't taken any casualties yet. And now we see the MG team. So that's good. We have that spotted. We'll move these guys up here now. And okay, that's gonna there, so not dead. So that should give the enemy less visibility, except there's another team. I see it on the minimap, but I can't actually physically see it on the actual. Okay, we're putting pressure on them over here at least, so that's good. Potentially we can from over here as well. Doesn't really look like it actually. Let's just get these 3 squads in here, and then we can maybe move up further with them to here. I don't want to go too far with them just yet, if I'm being honest. I think we'll move an MG team in as well. We'll just try. We'll just go straight across and see what comes of it. And this rifle team and this rifle team I'll bring over as well. 30 cals on the wrong damn building. They don't have the reach I want them to. On the 2-story, I need them in the 3-story. Why are these guys stopping? Do they take fire from the MG team or something? Just move in. Let's just smoke here and then it should be fine. Just gonna smoke grenade down. Go, go, go. Or alternatively suppress the shit out of them, right? Just open fire like crazy and see if we can't take them out. Get the 30 cal on them. Just try to keep their heads down. Right, and then we got like a good amount of units there that are ready to move in. Let's just take this rifle team here for instance, send it over here. This rifle team over there. MG rifle team, actually that can be in the corner. Okay, we are taking out some of these MG guys, and there seems to be something coming from over here as well. I think I saw a tracer. It was just a quick glance, so I wouldn't say that's like 100% confirmed or anything. Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. Right, let's just get these guys back on defend mode so they shoot at whatever the heck they deem worth shooting at. We have 2 30 cals pinning this entire area down as well, so supporting her, suppressing and doing stuff, so that's good. I think we can move in, tune HQ there. We'll move this rifle team across like this. Put the MG team on defend, and then we can move in the rifle teams kind of fanning through this way, securing the way up a little bit. That's 2 infantry teams here. I said, you know, keep in the back of my mind what the enemy has, and I've already kind of forgotten. Do they have 4 infantry teams? Is that correct? Or do they have like 5? What do they have in support? Because we can take out the infantry here and hope they don't have like a 2 centimeter thing over here, just so they can't see the bridge basically, and can't see us moving up to the bridge. Then we'll be in a pretty good position. That being said, let's keep moving these guys in here. Just swinging by the victory location and going in here with, with this. So yeah. Slowly but surely we're going to take them out, so. And I guess we could move over and take this victory location as well. Just like this, and then head back basically. Just do a little loop. Because, I don't know, if, just in case this comes down to us taking victory locations to win rather than chasing down a 2 centimeter that might do some serious damage to us. Either way, I mean, so far so good here. Get 1 US team, or rifle team here, I mean, and get the other ones just moving on into this 3-story building. Yeah, they can forget about that ceasefire, I'll tell you that much. We'll send these guys further up ahead here. Once they're in position there, we can move the MG team covering their advance up a little bit to cover the next stage of their advance. This is L Luftwaffe Grenadiers. Thank you to Cobalt Knight once again for clarifying this for you. I've deleted a comment where you, if you watched this at all, where you said that, because, well, I'm redoing this to get a bit better quality. There were some issues with the previous recordings, I noticed when I watched through them. Okay, so I don't want to get these guys spread too thin, but if we get one guy on that 4 story there, and get them into the 3 story, just kind of keep them together. We can also move in this MG team here now. Let's take the corner over here. And they blew the bridge up. They blew the bridge up. Okay, well, so that's the end of this then. God damn it. Well, we didn't take any casualties in this one, because we didn't suicide like mongoloids for once. Yeah, well, we killed a guy, or maybe 2 guys, I'm not sure, yeah, 2 guys, incapacitated 10, which it really doesn't matter, because it's a bodenständige Einheit, just local defense. So it's not like they're going to move around the map or come back to haunt us if we don't kill them. It's like, this is over, it's done, we have the map now. But unfortunately, we do not have the bridge. So, 3 out of 3 bridges we have not been able to acquire so far. Doing great! Oh yes. Either way, if you liked the video, I would appreciate if you would leave a like on it. And maybe even subscribe if you want to see more of my content in the future and you haven't subscribed already. That being said, you can catch me in the next episode where hopefully we can finally get a bridge. But yeah, have a good one.